Hello people, this is gonna be a new series about Blade and Soul, in which I will be covering most of the dungeons in the game. Also I will be giving basic tips and explaining the Summoner class. I will only be playing Summoner in the series, which I do anyway 95% of the time, and give some insight about it. So first up, I will be going over the skills of a summoner. You have two different elements, which is earth and wind. Earth is the best you can go with at the start because it has AoE damage, which is really nice and helpful to clear mobs faster. My setup here is for a lot of damage and also CC, which I probably use also most of the time in every dungeon. When you start up the game, you don't have every skill available, but when you start you don't need everything of that. Like, you should just see, do I need more CC so the mob can't attack me, so you just skill that. Or if you need more focus, I don't know, just get more focus, recovery skills. Whatever you need, just choose it. Play a little bit around with that. This is just the end game I'm gonna use always, or most of the time. Like, there are some dungeons where the party resist skills can be useful, or I don't know, where you need more DPS and don't need any CCs. Yeah, so then wind, I'm using wind at the moment only for PvP because I'm missing BT accessories for the wind build to do the maximum amount of damage. It would be more damage than the earth, but only on single targets. Yeah, this is basically what I'm using for PvP. So it's nearly the same, but you need the focus recovery instead of the taunt, and yeah, it's harder to play actually. Yeah. So the dungeons will be explained, like, you can watch them on on the player infographic, and I will be starting with Black Narrows and going all the way up to BT. I can cover that too, but Sanctum should be
member has connected to the server.
something. Like the upper dungeons here, with Sanctum, Foundry, Desolated Tomb and Abendrake Citadel, which are the mechanic heavy dungeons and the end game dungeons. It will take some time until you get there, but they are doable if you know what you're doing. Please read a guide, watch a guide, and inform you before you do them on, I don't know about normal mode, but hard mode, you should know what you're doing. This is really, because you will get flamed and you probably won't finish the dungeon if you have more than 2 players not knowing what they have to do. So yeah. First up, if you are a completely new player, you want to do the story mode. Like, you want to do the complete story from the end to the finish. It's nice and it gives you a lot of free stuff. If you have the story completed, you will have basic gear ready, and you are nearly at legendary weapon stage, which is fairly nice. If you are bored from the story, you can always do some dungeons in F8. Like, this is the level 20 dungeons, which I think you need to run once. I don't know if they changed that. but no, I don't think you need to do it anymore because you don't need the weapon anymore. So yeah. But I will go over them anyways. Like maybe I'm gonna skip those 2 blue dungeons because they are not useful for anything except achievements. But yeah, the other dungeons I will cover and give some insight about the mechanics, if they have any, and if they are really that necessary, and if I even know them, because yeah, we will see. Okay. If you have any questions or suggestions, please feel free to let me know, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.